Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic evening and you tried to enjoy the day's racing out at Scottsville, even though it was pretty hard. Some big results. Um, yeah, so it was quite tough out there. However, the kid did go one out to PA and it paid 5,000 Rand. And if you had added Chewbacca into your PA, you would have caught it for 5,000. It paid 5,000 Rand. So that was quite stiff. However, we box on, we move on to Turffontein, and the postman's going to be tipping out to Turffontein for us. So here's the postman.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Racing comes to us on Thursday, the 24th of Feb, from the Turffontein inner track. Before we get on to our selections, guys, I certainly hope that none of you guys got too involved on Tuesday at the Vol. As I said in my preview, that was a shocking card. When you look at some of the results there, you say to yourself, well, even if they rerun the race again and you knew the result, you still wouldn't back them. I mean, some of those results were shocking. If you did get involved, guys, I hope you got out of jail in the last with Let's Do It, round about 10-1. That may have got everyone out of the cart. Guys, there are 8 races carded at Turffontein. The first is off at 11:45. This is a work riders maiden plate for fillies and mares to be run about 1450 meters. And in this race, guys, the obvious choice here is horse number 2, Angel C. This is Charma Mabaya for Mike de Kock. Charma has ridden this one before, running second length behind Eternal Life. I think this will jump. I think he'll sit handy. And in this field, looks the right choice at round about 14-10. But again, guys, please don't get involved with the work riders. I mean, it's hard enough with the top boys. With work riders, yeah, anything can go wrong there. For second, guys, I've thrown in horse number 10, Seconda Aurore. This is Thomas Ngume for Paulie Matchett. This has had one run, finished fifth first time out, just under 3 lengths behind Curoso. There was support for this one from 20-1 to 7-1. Was green on the day, and again, one can certainly look for improvement on that run. I like the breeding of this one. He's drawn nicely at 3 and can certainly be there when the whips are cracking. For third, guys, I've thrown in horse number 1, Fashion Enigma. This is from the Sean Terry stable. Last time out of a 1600 was handy, faded badly. Something certainly went wrong that time. Again, it was a first run after a long rest. I think the Terry stable are certainly looking for improvement on this or on the last performance. And if you're taking trifectas or whatever, throw this one in the back end. For fourth, guys, gone for horse number 8, Nomo. This is Tom Lekeli for Scotty Kenny. Scotty has had this horse for the last 2 runs. Last time out finished 9 lengths behind Bethany. And again, I'm just looking for some improvement from this one. And if you're taking quartets, throw this one in the back end. But I certainly wouldn't be getting involved in a work riders maiden plate. So my selections here, guys, 2, 10, 1, and 8. The second race on the card is Joff at 12:20, juvenile plate for over 1200 meters. Remember, guys, juveniles are the 2-year-olds to the babies, so you can look for a lot of improvement from one run to the next. Please take note, guys, horse number 8 has been withdrawn. In the second event, on paper, guys, looks like a 2-horse race between 1 and 2. However, my first selection here is horse number 2, Striker Match. This is Chase Marjan for Fani Bronkhorst. This ran over 1,000 meters, was very, very speedy, found extra, and won really, really well first time out. And again, I'm expecting more improvement from this one. This is a filly, so she is getting 2.5 kilos from the colts. My second selection is the favorite, and this is horse number 1, Cool Winter. This has had 3 runs for 2 seconds and a first. Last time out, Cool Winter beat Above the World. Very, very speedy, found extra over 800 meters. And I'm certainly hoping that they don't cut each other's throat like they did on Thursday, and they all found wanting at the end. This is Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter, drawn nicely at 1, and I've selected this one to run second. For third, I have gone for horse number 7, Twin Strike. This is Muzieni for Paulie Matchett. This has had 3 runs. Last time out, Muzi aboard, finished second, 2 lengths behind Striker Match. Was slow on the day and was hanging the last 300 meters. As I said, this one finished 2 lengths behind my first selection. Is 3 kilos better off at the weights, but I still think Strike the Match is the better sort. For fourth, I have thrown in the first time of year, horse number 4, East Coast. Keegan DeMella for Mike de Kock. Keegan's rides very, very well for Mike. And this son of United States is well bred, and I've thrown him in fourth. Guys, if you're taking PAs and bipods, please take note, there are first timers. Check for betting there and watch them going down. So the second race, I've gone 2, 1, 7, and 4. The third race on the card is draw for 12.55, another juvenile plate for fillies over 1,200 meters. Again, guys, there are first timers here, so please just watch the betting on the first timers. Of those that have raced, my first selection here is horse number 4, Emerald Gina. This is Gavin Arena for Roy Magna. Gavin has ridden the last 2 occasions, last time out finishing second and neck behind Set to Go. Showed good pace, tired really, really late. The time before that, of 800 meters, also showed pace and was caught very, very late. I'm hoping that, again, Gavin doesn't go like the clappers. He jumps, he sits up there, and if he gets a nice clear run, I think that this one could be the one to beat. For second, I've gone for horse number 6, Miss Cool. Warren Kennedy for Paulie Peter. This has had 2 runs. First time finishing just over 3 lengths behind Phoenix Fox. Last time out finishing 4th, a length behind River Corares. Was running on well that day, and again, the 1200 should suit this one down to the ground. For third, gone for horse number 3, Dame Twining. This is Caden Brewer for Paul Peter. This has had 2 runs, finishing 3 lengths and 6 lengths behind the winner. Last time out with Warren aboard, finished 6 lengths behind Showtime, and was hanging late. Again, this one is drawn nicely at 1, and if you take in exotics, certainly throw this one in as well. For fourth, I have thrown in another first timer, and again, this is Keegan DeMella for Mike de Kock. Ramaya, this daughter of Quarari, is well bred. And again, just watch this one going down. I think it's currently around about 4 to 1. So let's just see if there's any support for this one. So in race 3, I'll be going 4, 6, 3, and 8. And again, certainly wouldn't get involved on a bet on the nose. The fourth race of the card, this is due off at 13:30, a maiden plate to be run over 1,450 meters. And guys, there's some horses here that are really well tried. I don't think they're going to Hollywood. However, my first selection here is horse number 1, Tabazondi. This is Calvin Habib for Gavin van Zyl. Calvin rode a winner for Gavin on Tuesday. I see they've thrown the blinkers on this one. Last time out finished 4th, 6 lengths behind Cyber Time. And in this field, I think this one will go really, really close. 11 to 2. Worth a small each way touch. For second, guys, I have gone for horse number 6, Macabesi. This is Sherman Brown for Cornet Spiss. Last 4 runs have been all right for 3 thirds and a second. Last time out, this one was drawn in the car park, finished third, just over 3 lengths behind King Arthur. Ran, sat up handy, was staying on, and again with a 1 draw, this one should certainly make its presence felt. However, this has had 14 runs, so what we see is what we get. I certainly wouldn't be punting that one at 2-1. For third, gone for horse number 8, and this is Grand Escape. Grand Escape. Craig Zaki for Brett Crawford. This is a second run after rest. Last time out with Craig aboard, this finished 5th, 4 lengths behind the winner. Lost a length at the start and was blowing at the end of the race. I think it'll be much fitter now. Craig retains the ride, and again, I think this will make its presence felt. For fourth, gone for horse number 3. This is Final Declaration. Julius Mariba for Waiho Mowing. Julius rode it last time out, finishing 3rd, 4 lengths behind Charge Down. And again, I think in this type of field, round about 16-1 can certainly make your swingers, trifectas, and quartets pay. So race 4, guys, gone 1, 6, 8, and 3. The 5th race on the card, you're off at 14:05. This is a maiden plate to be run over 2,600 meters. And in the 5th race, guys, we find my best bet of the day. This is horse number 6, Lamborghini. This is Calvin Habib for Paulie Peter. This son, I'll give me the green light, cost 1.2 million. It has had one run, guys, so please take note of that. It has had one run, and that day finished 3rd. I think it was over 1,900 meters. I still believe that that distance was too short, and I think the 2.6 will suit this one down to the ground. I don't think there's any stars in this field of those that have run before, and if Lamborghini brings its A game, I think it'll be race over a long, long way out. For second, guys, I've gone for the favorite. This is horse number 9, Cape Bouquet. Last time out, has finished 2nd, a neck behind Rattle Bag over 2,000 meters. Again, question mark if this filly will get the 2.6. Last time out was a little unlucky, dropped the rein with Jeff Seister aboard. Jeff retains the ride. But yeah, at 16-10, it won't be getting any of my money. That I can promise you. I do believe that Lamborghini is much better than this one. For third, gone for horse number 1. This is Arlington Action. Again, this is another battling maiden. Its best run, though, has been over 2,000 meters. That's the furthest it's run. Finishing 2nd that day, 3/4 of a length behind Mr. Blue Sky. Had excuses, was carried out about 150 out. And again, guys, if you're taking quartets or jackpots or whatever, for bigger perms, I would throw horse number 1 in. I think it's currently 12 or 14-1. For fourth, gone for horse number 10, Kissed by Fire. Mark Kahn for David Niverhazen. Mark has ridden it on 3 occasions, finishing 3rd, 9th, and 3rd. Last time out, this did finish 3rd, 3 lengths behind Rattlebag, was staying on, and again, can certainly fill in one of the minor spots. So race 5, guys, gone 6, 9, 1, and 10, and 6 my best bet. The 6th race on the card, this one is Jorf at 1450, a 1,200 meter merit rated 96 handicap. Please take note, guys, horse number 1, Paisley Park, is out. So it leaves us with a field of 6 runners. I think this is a very, very open event. I can make a case for the field here. If budget allows, put the field, include the 1. If the favorite arrives, at least you will double up. In an open event, my first selection here is horse number 5, Valdiosia. This is Warren Kennedy for Paulie Peter. Last time out, over 1,600 meters. I think it was blatantly too far. I'm putting a line through that. Has won over 1,100 meters before. Very, very speedy sort. And I do believe that Valdiosa will go really close. For second, I've gone for the favourite here, horse number 4, Quantum King, currently around about 12 to 10. Keegan de Mello for Johan Janssen van Vuren. This one is nicely drawn at 1, very, very speedy sort. Last time out, ended the race with respiratory noises, so one would hope that that problem has been sorted out. For third, gone for horse number 6, Sheldon. I think Sheldon is a lot better than the last run. However, the last run wasn't a feature race. It has run third behind Cosmic Highway, ran a length behind Ultra Quick, was half a length behind Winter Stories. And again, we can certainly make an argument for horse number 6 in this race. For fourth, gone for horse number 2, Theory of Flight, Caden Brewer for the Waters Forsloo stable. This had valid excuses last time out, had no luck at all in the running, and finished just under 4 lengths behind Good Time Guy. Caden does claim his 2.5, so this will be carrying 57.5. And again, I think round about 9 to 2, 5 to 1, you would have to include this in all exotics. So race 6, guys, got 5, 4, 6, and 2. The 7th race of the card, Jorfat 15-15. This is a merit-rated 90 handicap for fillies and mares to be run over 1,200 meters. Very, very interesting race. My first selection here is horse number 2, Tanzanite Queen. This is Craig Zaki for Ali Gled. Last time out under Simango Kamalo. This one absolutely cruised and dawdled in, winning by 3 lengths. Could have won by a lot more. The time before that, finished second, a length behind Freed from Desire. However, that day again, lost a length, switched at the 400. I really think that this Tanzanite Queen is a decent sort, and that is my first selection. For second, I have gone for horse number 8, Permesso Avante. This is Keegan de Mello for Johan Janssen van Vuren. This is currently the second favourite at 2 to 1. This one finished second, 3 lengths behind Tanzanite Queen, showed pace, finished the race blowing. You've got to take note that this one is 5 kilos better off for a 3 kilo beating. I do believe that Tanzanite Queen will still have its measure, but if you're taking pick sixes and all that, you won't want to go out with the second favourite, so one would definitely throw in the 8. For third, gone for horse number 5, nice little roughie here, Say When. Mark Khan for Johan Janssen van Vuren. Mark jumps aboard this one for the first time. Last time out finished 4 lengths to Good Time Guy. The time before that, 4 lengths to Val d'Orsia. But has some fair form. Had 3 wins on a trot. Ran a nice third behind Risers 1. And again, if you're taking swingers, quartets, exactors, throw this one in. Last time out needed his comeback run. Did run against the boys. So please again take note, this is a second run after a rest. May need one more, but shouldn't be left out of trifectas and quartets. For fourth, I've gone for horse number 4, Cold Fact. This is Warren Kennedy for Paulie Peter. Last time out over 1,000. That was a first run back from a rest. Finished 4.5 lengths to See My Vision. On the day, it was slow off, losing 3 lengths. And again, can certainly be there and thereabouts if jumping on terms. It has beaten some decent sorts. So for larger perms, maybe throw this one in. But I think 2 and 8 would get you through most exotics. My selections here, 2, 8, 5, and 4. We come to the lucky last, race 8. This is Jorfat 15-55, a merit-rated 74 handicap for fillies and mares to be run over 1,200 meters. And in this event, guys, my first selection here is horse number 6, Spirit of the Groove. This is Gavin Arena for Sean Terry. Gavin did ride it last time out, over 1,450 meters, maybe a trifle too far. However, there was a touch of support on that day, and I think with Gavin retaining the ride, we need to take note of this one. and round about 8.5 to 1, I've selected this one to win the race. For second, I've gone for the stable companion. This is horse number 3, Munia. This is Muziyeni for Sean Terry. Currently the top of the boards at 14 to 10. It is a first run back in the province. However, it's my opinion that Gavin could have had the choice of rides. That's why I've gone for Gavin to win the race. For third, guys, I've thrown in horse number 5, Run April Run. Keegan Demella for Johan Janssen van Vuren. This one finished half a length in front of my first selection. Again, that was over 1,450 meters. I do believe that the shorter distance would suit horse 6 better. But I've thrown horse number 5 to run third. For fourth, thrown in horse number 2, Emerald Princess, Marco van Rensburg for Waiho Mowing. I'm putting a line through the last run. It was slow, finished lame. But the times before that, Beat Curoso, ran second to Dancing Arabian. I think the 1,700 meters was too far when finishing 5 lengths behind Linger No More. And I do believe that this one can fill in one of the minor spots. So quite an open event, guys. Gone 6, 3, 5, and 2. Guys, please take note. There are a lot of first timers. Just be careful when structuring your bets. Check for any jockey changes. Check for betting support on those first timers. Look after yourself, guys. Take care. And Stevie, back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, the postman. We really appreciate that. Just some feedback on our Horse King Spear. We got the tactics wrong, or the stable got the tactics wrong, and never let it stride out and run its race. So we learn from it, we come back from it, and we box on. It's horse racing, guys. So thanks to the postman, 8-race program. You've tipped a bipot, a PA, a jackpot 1 and a jackpot 2. And your best bet is race 5, number 6, Lamborghini. So hopefully that comes home for us at 5 to 2. We can get back onto winning ways. So all in all, guys, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.